Hi guys! I don't know what the lighting's going to be like because it's really early in the morning. I've just taken Ella to school and Milo's taking a nap, so thought I'd take this opportunity to film my haul from London yesterday. I'm going to pop through a few things that I bought before London first of all, and a couple of clothing items because I rarely haul clothing items, but while I have them I can remember that they're new, where I got them from, then I will show you them. The first thing is this skirt, which is from Next. I actually spoke about this in my last outfit of the day video. Haven't done very many outfit of the day videos recently, but I think I'm going to start. Really like this for summer. Really thin, and it's just going to get a lot of wear because it's going to be really cool to wear. But that was only £14 in the Next sale online. The next thing I bought from Next was this. Now this was, as soon as I saw it, I thought of Miss Glamorazzi because she's got a really similar scarf. Which has obviously got the American flag on it as opposed to the Union Jack, because this, when you open it all up, is kind of a watercolour Union Jack. And she's got a really similar one, or two really similar ones now. And this was actually styled as a sarong online and in the magazine, or the catalogue rather. So I would never have picked it up. It's just I was searching for scarves and I found this one and I absolutely love it. I was wearing it in some videos, and I think I've filmed some videos that are yet to be put up wearing this. And a couple of people asked where it was from. Well, it's from Next and I absolutely love it. It's obviously because it's all about the Olympics and the Jubilee, and this is kind of a Britannia kind of year, but I really like it. I like scarves from Next. I love these kind of oversized ones that you could put around yourself to keep you warm, or, you know, they could be a blanket. But I absolutely love this, and it's super soft, and I think that was probably around £12 to £14. Last of all is this, and this was from H&M, and I didn't have a MAC. I inherited a proper Burberry trench coat from my mum, but it's really it's super vintage now. It's maybe from the 60s or 70s, and it's just not quite the fit that I would want it, and I've been tempted to have it altered, but I think, you know, maybe one day it'll come back in fashion and it's a little bit oversized. So I wanted something that was more fitted for me, and I got this from H&M, and I ended up with various voucher codes, getting it for about, how much did I pay for it? It was less than £20 with the voucher codes that I got online, which you can always find if you Google them. But it's hard to show you in a video, but it's kind of flared out at the waist. It's not entirely fitted, but it's just nice when you don't want something too heavy, but you still want to be warm. I think that would be nice. But I'll move on to my makeup stuff. I got a couple of bits before I went to London, and I got some things yesterday I was very excited about that I'll show you. I went with Kat from Style So Coy, and I'll link her below. We didn't get to vlog. We didn't really have an awful lot of time because we were so busy, but we've said we're going to go back when we have no plans to do anything, so we can just kind of leisurely walk around and see what we want to see. Westfield Centre in Stratford was amazing. And obviously we went to Selfridges and a few things on Oxford Street, but I will show you what I got there in a minute. First of all, I went to Boots before last weekend because I wasn't happy with the foundation that I had, and I thought I need something that's a little bit more long wearing because we were going to be in London for the full day. Everyone keeps telling me I need to try the Bourjois Healthy Mix. So I got the serum and I got the original foundation, mainly because it was buy one get one half price. In Boots on Bourjois. So I got one of each because I thought I don't know which one I'm going to like more. If I get one and I don't like it, I'm not going to buy the other one to try, and maybe the other one will be amazing. Everyone, really, the majority of people were telling me I wanted the serum, but for a long period of time people have been saying healthy mix, healthy mix, healthy mix, so I thought I'll try both of them and see. I actually haven't tried the regular one yet because I am so in love with the serum. Absolutely. Totally in love. It gives the most amazing finish. I would say, for any of you that have tried it and don't like it, I used it with a brush first of all and hated it, couldn't blend it at all. Then I used it with my hands and it's a completely different foundation. So bear in mind when you do try a foundation, try it with different kinds of application methods because it's not necessarily made for a certain application. Style So Coy that I was with yesterday actually did say that she likes applying it with a brush, so I don't know what that's all about. But I think that my skin was maybe a little bit dry for this formula, but when it melts on with my hands it's amazing. So love this, but you can expect a comparison video soon because I want to really see what the difference is between the two. And I've kind of got normal to dry skin, so I'm hoping that I'll kind of be able to really see the difference as opposed to just say on my skin, on my skin. You know what I mean. And the other thing that I bought was this Small Decol black eyeliner from Soap and Glory. Again, something that you guys have been recommending that I buy for the longest time. This will replace pretty much all black eyeliners that I've got. I loved the Milani one that I had, but it smudged loads. It wasn't really smudge proof. It was kind of like, it would kind of move down my face. Whereas the Urban Decay that I absolutely loved was a little bit too expensive. I think it's £14 for a pencil now. So I wanted something that was a little bit cheaper, and this is only £5, and it's got a pencil sharpener in the lid, which is a massive plus for me because I can never find my pencil sharpener. So that is everything that I bought before I went to London, and I went to 2 shops. I went to lots of shops, but I bought things from 2 shops yesterday. And the first one was this shop. How excited was I when I found a Muji shop on Oxford Street? Pretty excited. I said, we've got to go in there, I'll just pop in and just have a look. One of the first things that I saw was, you know what it was. This is what I saw. How awesome are these? I've seen these all over YouTube for the longest time, and I thought, well, they're not readily available in the UK. I don't really want to buy them online and not really know how substantial they are. I know people rave about them, but I want to see them in person. These were like £10.95 each, if that, and so I bought 2. So they stack on top of each other really nicely, and they've got kind of grooves and kind of anti-slip bottom bits. They're not rubber, but they are anti-slip somehow. I don't know how, but they are. But they're amazing, and I wanted to do this haul today as well because I want to be able to fill these up. And I did just do a video of my current makeup, but that current makeup will now go in these drawers, and I will probably make that a regular thing. I'll kind of swap up my makeup and say this is now what I'm using at the moment to test out. So these drawers will probably feature in a lot of videos because I absolutely love them, but I'm so excited to have them. I would definitely recommend that you give them a go, but I was very excited to find a store, and that's just one of those things that I think every time I go to London now, I'm probably going to pick up another set of drawers. But that was definitely the most exciting. That was the highlight for me. How sad is that? The other thing that I bought, oh, I did buy something else. I bought a pair of sunglasses, which I love. I love. Kat didn't like these at all. She said they were too wide for my face, but I absolutely love them. I love the cat eye. Love them. And I really only got into it at the end of last year when they were kind of going out because it wasn't summer anymore. But I bought these from H&M, and all my favourite sunglasses are from H&M. But I love these. In fact, I'm going to keep them on. I just love them. And lastly, I went to Inglot. Now, the worst customer service possibly that I've ever had in my life was in that store in Westfield, Stratford. Hated the salespeople. They were taking phone calls whilst they were serving me. They were just generally like not very polite and friendly people, which is just crazy for salespeople. But regardless, I bought some things because I went in knowing kind of what I wanted. I'll take these off. I wanted a palette, and I was kind of torn as to whether or not to get a 5 eyeshadow palette or a 10 to kind of build on. And the 5 eyeshadow palette was £7 and the 10 was 10. Yeah, the 10 was 10. So I thought I'll get the 10 one because then at least I've only got £3 more for 5 more eyeshadow slots. So I already have 4 eyeshadows and I got 1 more, which I'll show you in a second. So then I've got 5 free. So every now and then when I go to London or if I want to buy online, then I can pick up some more. But the eyeshadows each are £4.50. It's just so much more cost effective than MAC. The eyeshadows I'm sure are bigger, and there's not nearly, if not more, of a selection. It's amazing. I wish there were more Inglot stores. Why can't I open this? Let's just say I can't open this because otherwise this video is going to be me trying to open something. But this reminds me of All That Glitters from MAC. It's kind of a bronzy gold. Very, very nice. Got that, and then I got a blush, individual blush, and I was going to get the blush palette, which is a 4 blush palette. I think they're £10 as well, and I thought I'll put 1 blush in it now and then again I'll add to it later on. But I didn't have the blush palette, so I'll probably put this in my uni palette for now. I looked online, but the shipping is like £6 and I don't really want to spend £6 on shipping. So I'll probably wait until I next go to an Inglot store to actually buy a palette. But this blush is really nice. It's like a peachy coral, unlike really anything else that I've got, I think. And I think the blushes are £6.50, £7. So they are pretty cheap. It's not the cheapest that they could be, but they're kind of drugstore prices, so you're probably going to hear a lot more about Inglot from me. Inglot can be expensive, but the Freedom system, which is the one that you choose the individual eyeshadows, they are a lot cheaper than the regular eyeshadows. Whenever I've talked about Inglot, people then go in the comments and say, oh, you're completely wrong, they're this, they're that, they're this expensive, they're whatever. They're not. The Freedom eyeshadows are completely different to the regular eyeshadows. So check them out online and make sure you get the right ones because the Freedom ones are really good, and if you can't get a palette, then I would definitely recommend the Uni palette because you can put anything in there. But yeah, that was my haul. I don't think that I got anything else of kind of interest you guys, like cotton wool pads and things. But I hope you enjoyed it, and you can definitely expect to see most of these items in videos very, very soon. And I think I'm going to film my favourites early next because I want to get it up on time and I know already what I want to talk about. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please go and subscribe and check out my other links below.